Welcome friends, welcome back to the kitchen. We are going to continue our exploration of ice creams with an adult theme. We're going to do another cocktail flavored one, and this one is called the Loch Lomond, which is Cointreau, Drambuie, and lemon. So in this pot we're going to start our ice cream base. I've put in some milk. This is 35% whipping cream. Nice and creamy. This is dry milk powder. It's a skim milk powder, so it is just protein, and that's going to help give a nice smooth ice cream. A little bit of salt and some corn syrup. And this is also going to give a nice creamy texture. Both the dry milk powder and the invert sugar, the corn syrup, modify the way that the milk and the cream freeze and the way that the ice crystals form. This brings out a real nice smooth texture. The pot is on over a medium heat, and we just want to bring this up to scald it and mix all of the ingredients together. But I also want to add in the zest of 1 lemon. So zest that in. While this is coming up to temperature and everything's coming together, I'm going to whip up these egg yolks with some sugar. I've cut back on the sugar in this recipe because both of these liqueurs are very sweet. Now we temper the egg yolks with the hot milk. Really simple process. Dribble in a little bit of milk, whisk, dribble in, whisk, spill everywhere. It'll be okay. There we go. And that's enough. That's all you need to do. Now, pot goes back on the heat. And the eggs go back in the pot. And we're going to bring this up to 170 degrees Fahrenheit. That will cook the egg and set the custard. There we go, just over 170 degrees Fahrenheit. So, back into this jug. And I'm going to let this jug sit on the counter and cool down a little bit before I add the Drambuie and the Cointreau. Okay, it's cooled down a little bit, not a lot. You just don't want it to be straight off the stove when you add the liqueurs. First in is going to be the Drambuie, and I'm thinking 3 tablespoons of Drambuie, 2 and 3, and then Cointreau, and I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of Cointreau. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pure lemon extract. In all of my tests, I couldn't get the flavor ramped up enough just using lemon zest. And you would end up using so much lemon zest that it was just incredible. And this just kind of bumps it up that little bit just to give that lemony flavor that you expect from a cocktail. So I'm going to stir this in. Stick a lid on it, stick it in the fridge, and leave it overnight, and we will put it in the ice cream freezer tomorrow. Once the ice cream maker is chilled down, we'll add the batter in. And you want to give the batter a pretty good stir before you pour it in. You want to keep it as relatively lump-free as you possibly can. There we go. Press go, let it do its thing. And when the machine has worked its magic, we transfer the ice cream to a pre-chilled glass bowl. And once I've got this transferred over, I'll stick it in the freezer for a couple of hours before we come back and do a tasting.
Hey friends, hey Glenn.
Hey Jules. So, get a couple of spoons.
Oh yes.
This is another cocktail themed ice cream. This one is based on the Loch Lomond cocktail.
Ooh.
So,
Oops.
well, you know, not too bad. Okay. Get rid of the lid. Made a mess. I'm always making a mess.
That's what cooking's about. If you haven't made a mess, I don't know. It's kind of like when you're skiing or snowboarding. If you're not falling once in a
Not
while,
falling,
you're not
you're not
pushing yourself
learning.
to learn and get better.
Okay.
Now, I really like it,
Yeah.
but I also happen to really like the Loch Lomond.
Yes.
so
So
it's not going to be for everyone.
it's a very interesting flavor because there's lemon. You get the lemon, and you do get the drambuie a little bit.
It's got a little bit of a citrusy, little bit of a alcohol-y kind of flavor to it. It's very adult.
It's very refreshing. Now,
Ice cream always is.
it
though.
is, yeah, but it's not again. It's
Not super sweet.
Not super sweet. Not savory either, but you don't get any one of the elements overpowering the other. It's still very balanced in its flavor.
It would be really fun to have as a, let's have some post dinner cocktail ice cream, right? You put it with something.
With a scotch.
Yeah. That might be too much, but I don't know. I'll have to try that later.
Okay, so cocktail flavored ice cream. I think we're onto something.
I think there's a lot of fun cocktail flavored ice creams we can make.
Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.